full face so we can look cute like this at home with this Fenty Gloss Bomb. It smells amazing. You'll want to eat it. Don't, ma'am, don't eat it. Yeah, and it doesn't look good in your mouth either. Okay, while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You won't regret it, I promise. My lashes are falling off, looking a little busted, but it's okay. We're in quarantine and I'm about to fix it. So hey, I'm using Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. This primer is oil-free and gives a smoothing and mattifying feeling without making my skin feel dry. I pump about 4 pumps all over my face and massage it in. I definitely have very textured skin, so I love the smoothing effect it gives. It is one of my favorite primers when I want my satin matte, you know, that matte skin-like finish. By the way, this video is very detailed. Feel free to follow along and to pause the video to catch up or comment your thoughts. Let me know in the comments if you prefer detailed videos like this. I thought I would give you a review and a tutorial in one, so let me know how you like it. Now that I've primed, I'm using my Pro Filter foundation from Fenty in the color 390. I did a full review on this when it first came out, so I'll put a card in so that you can check that out. The full-bodied brush makes my foundation blend easily. Since this foundation is more on the liquidy side, this is a medium to full coverage foundation and it almost has zero transfer. You will get a beautiful filtered effect. I wanted a bit more coverage around the center of my face, so I added a bit more foundation. You can keep layering this foundation since it builds up easily without giving you, that cakey look. This is the 180 Precision Concealer Brush that I have had packed away a long time. Yeah, that's a lot of packaging, which I appreciate because you can tell if it was tampered with. I'm applying the Fenty Pro Filter Concealer in the color 380. I'm applying liberally to areas that I want to brighten. This will help in the contouring that we will be doing later. I use this concealer even when I'm not wearing foundation, as it has a gel-like consistency with medium to full coverage, giving a really natural appearance. I like to place this concealer on the under eye area to attract more light, and you will be safe from creasing or caking with this formula. I like to put concealer by my mouth to reduce the wide appearance, and it also gives my lips a plumper, taller look. Using this brush, which gives precision and amazing blend without leaving any brush strokes. The precision that this brush offers is even better than your fingertip, as the bristle allow for full control of where I'm blending and spreading the product. Dabbing versus dragging the concealer allows for more coverage to allow the product to melt into the skin. Look how seamless this is blending. I also like to take the concealer around the corners of my nose to help get rid of darkness or shadowing. I did my brows off camera. Let me know if you want to see my feather brow tutorial. Here I'm going back with a bit more Pro Filter concealer and with a Fenty matte Stix. It's not a good idea to put matte concealer under the eyes because it can increase the appearance of lines and wrinkles, and yeah, you don't want that. Are you seeing how this concealer brush is blending the cream and liquid concealer so seamlessly? This is my contour shade that I cannot get enough of. It is Fenty Matchsticks in the color Espresso. The container is actually magnetized and I love how smooth and blendable this is. It does not get patchy over liquid or cream, and it does not fade over time. I'm contouring in a way that makes my face more chiseled, and I'm using the same full body brush that I used to apply my foundation to blend out my contour. Now, don't be scared to go back in and apply concealer where you think you need it more. I promise this will not cake up or get patchy on you. Now I'm using the concealer brush because it has the precision to blend out my nose contour. I like to keep layering because it's easier to keep adding rather than trying to take makeup off. I'm taking the nose contour all the way into my eyelid and brow area. Here is the Pro Filter powder in the color Banana. I'm using my full body brush to apply the powder where I have applied the concealer to help it set in. Now I'm going in with a darker Pro Filter powder in the color Honey. This powder is great for setting or as a finishing powder. It is not necessary to have different color powders, but I like to do so when I don't want my cheek contour to be too intense. I also apply some powder to my eyelids to make my canvas smooth for when I'm ready to apply my eyeshadow. So I found this brush in my makeup stash. It's the Powder Puff setting brush, and yeah, all the brushes seem to have a lot of packaging. Tell me in the comments, how do you feel about brushes being packaged? This is an uber cute brush though. The bristles are exceptionally soft. I'm using this to blend in and dust off any extra powder. This is the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. She is a bit dirty because I use it a lot. Yeah, I like it. These are the three colors I'll be using: Jasper, Clove, and Awakening. I'm taking my Morphe Deluxe blending brush to apply my transfer color, Jasper, to my crease. Concentrating the color into the length of my crease, then blowing it out closer to my brow. Also taking the same process to my other eye. Now I'm layering the darker shade, and that color is Clove, into the outer corner and my crease with the same blending brush, slightly blending the color lower onto my lid. I'm going to use my MAC 195 concealer brush to pick up the shimmer shade Awakening. I want a high shimmer look, so I'm going to wet the brush with my Too Faced 3-in-1 spray. This will make my color a bit more reflective. I'm building up to the color on the center of my lid, slowly taking it out towards my inner crease. Now I'm using the outer edge of the brush to create a not so defined cut crease. Because my eyes are hooded, I'm taking that cut crease above the lid so that when my eyes are open, you can see the shimmer color. Taking the same blending brush, I'm now applying the color Jasper to my lower lids. It's fine to let the color get blown out on the lower lids, especially if you're softening the eye makeup look or to camouflage lines like me. I love this Fenty eyeliner. It's the Fenty Flypencil in the color Cute Ting. This formula is very smooth and pigmented. It stays on all day. I have to buy more colors. I'm applying this color directly to my waterline, but only to the inner half of my waterline. I'm blending again to merge the liner and the shadow together. I apply these full lashes off camera. These are the Miami lashes. This blush is one of my favorites. It is smooth, blendable, and never patchy. I'm using my IT Cosmetics blush brush. I spend a little time applying my blush, just layering up. I take it on my cheeks, chin, then take it higher up on my cheekbone to give my face an elevated look. I also apply a little to my temple to tie that color together. Here's my Becca Lilac Geode. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm always going on about this highlighter. It is amazing. And it's amazing on all skin tones. It shows off a golden pinkish hue on dark skin tones like mine, but shows a pinkish, lightly golden hue on light skin or Caucasian people. It is a remarkable color. Using my Morphe highlighter brush, I'm applying this to the high point of my cheekbone, my cupid's bow, chin, and a bit of my temple. Then I use the pointy side of my still brush and highlight liberally my tear duct area, carrying it down a bit, creating an elongated look. Then the bridge and the tip of my nose. I decide to cover my brow bones. For my lips, I'm using Makeup Forever lip liner. I slightly overline my lips for a more pouty look. I then double up on my gloss bomb from Fenty Beauty. It's the Gloss Bomb Posse Mini Gloss Bomb Set. These are non-sticky, delicious smelling, glazy and glossy. I highly recommend these. Don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I had fun making it. So this is our finished look. Don't I look cute though? Like, yeah. I'm just gonna be all glam, fully glam, at home, in quarantine. Stay home, guys. Let's flatten this curve. Thank you so much for watching.